Good evening, good evening. I am so excited. We are going to go over all things host to post. I cannot wait. You guys, this has completely changed my business. And by this, I mean host to post twice now. And shout out to Amy Spence, because a lot of what I'm going to talk about are things that I've learned from her and her trainings. I'm also going to go over some things that I have found and implemented myself, and then I will, so before anybody asks, I will put all of my scripts in the comments below so that you can get them. Most of them are from Amy Spence. I've tweaked them a little bit to sound more like me, but other than that, I can send you that. And if you would like, I will also drop the link to the YouTube video of Amy Spence's training so that you can get just a little bit more training on this, okay? Now, I'm going to go over a few different things, but first I want to introduce myself. You guys, my name is Lauren Jouett, and I am what I call a pending triple diamond because it's there. We're just waiting for all of it to actually click. I'm super excited, and I've been a part of this business now for over 4 years, but I have been working this business, for 3 years, but I've been working this business for just over 2. Just under 2. I'm so excited because host to post truly has changed so much for me. And there's a couple of reasons why. One, this is amazing for people who don't know anybody who's going to buy for them. When I got started, I had no support from the people that I knew, but as far as purchasing, but I knew that I needed this business to work, so I had to find a way around it, and host to post is that way, you guys. As you're hopping on, make sure you say hi so I see who's watching. But I want to just jump right in, okay? So the point of host to post is to expand your network, okay? So I want everybody who's doing host to post to stop thinking of it as getting sales, because the getting sales is kind of the effect of it. But what we really are shooting for is expanding your network, okay? Because we all know that this is about the relationship building. And when you expand your network, it allows you to build relationship, okay? So first thing, if you are not using host to post, I strongly suggest you do it. But I want to very much emphasize something. If you are enrolling consistently and your business is growing the way you want it to, do not stop what you're doing to change it to host to post. But you should add host to post to it if you're not doing it, okay? All right, so before you get started with host to post, there's a couple of really important things you need to do. You need to change your settings if you have not already done so. Under timeline and tagging, where it says, or under settings where it says timeline and tagging, you need to go to the very bottom and turn the bottom 2 things on. This is so people cannot come and post on your page without you approving of it. And here's why. Because if you post on your page, or if you have all these people doing host posts for you, and you're just like approving it, you're just gonna have like the same post over and over and over again. So what you're gonna do if you choose to tag, and there's a reason why I do tagging, and I'm gonna explain that. If you choose to do the tagging method, meaning you have people tag you when they post for you, you do not want to do anything with it. So when you have those settings on, it's going to give you the option. Do you want to add to timeline or hide? And you guys literally click nothing. Okay, you leave it there. That way you can go to your profile, click the 3 dots, and then click review timeline, and you can see all of the posts that people have made for you. Okay, so that's the rundown, and we need to talk about the reason you tag, and I don't remember when I put, okay, so you want people to be able to see who you are. So if you have somebody do this without tagging you, I've run into a couple of things. One, people assume it's the person posting who actually is using the product. 2, they don't accept your friend request as much when you see that it's not that person. But also, I've noticed that if I have people tag me in the post One, it does not affect algorithm. It just doesn't. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. If you're doing this, it's a numbers game, and it doesn't matter if you're being tagged or not. But when you're being tagged, people can go to your page, and this is why it's so important that your page is pretty and that you have at least some things that are public, that are your life, not just business, so that people can see that you're a real person, that you're not some scam person who you can't trust. Okay, so it's so important that you're doing that. That is why I do tag method. That's why we're going to talk about it. Okay, let's do a quick recap of what is Host to Post. Host to Post is where you ask somebody to make a post for you. They post on their page, and you then grow your network by adding everybody who likes and comments, and then you talk to them about whatever it is the post was about. Okay, there are 3 different types of Host to Post. Okay, and of course you can do this on Instagram, but we're going to focus on Facebook for the majority of this. Okay, on Facebook, there are 3 different types of Host to Post. The first one I want to talk about is a giveaway Host to Post and how to use it. Here's why. If you do not have more than 1,000 friends on Facebook, here's where you start. Okay, because this is how I grew my network today, from a brand new page that had no friends to almost 200 friends today. Okay, it's the giveaway post. What you do is you reach out to the people on your page and you say, will you make a post for me so I can enter you in my giveaway? Again, summing it all up for you guys, I will put the scripts that I use word for word down below after I get done. So I basically ask them, will you make a post for me? We're doing a giveaway. I'll put your name in the giveaway drawing. They say yes. I have them do a post about the giveaway. And it would just simply be my friend Lauren, or I've partnered up with my friend Lauren who is giving away $300, because that's what our cash giveaway is this month. $300 for an entry, drop, whatever. And you can do your birthday, you can do your favorite food, you can do the color of your hair. Some fun ones that I've done are pictures of your kids. Everybody loves to post pictures of their kids. I also include dogs in this, or cats, fur babies, whatever. Another couple fun ones are post your name spelled backwards or without vowels. Things like that. It's so much fun. You guys, always get so many comments on this. And then from there, what I do is I go and ask them to make a post for me. Okay, so they've commented. They say, I want to draw an entry into the giveaway. If it's on my page, I ask them to post about the giveaway. Okay. And then all of the friends that comment on their post, I message them, or first I comment back and I say, hey, I'm going to send you a friend request. After you accept the friend request, I will send you a message. Here's why it's so important to do that first, because you will go to Facebook jail when 80 people have commented on a post wanting an entry into a giveaway, and you go through and message them, even if it's 10 at a time throughout the day. You will go to Facebook jail because they will flag your account as spam. I've been there, done that. Trust me, just add them. If they are not willing to add you, you need to just remember, this is about expanding your network, okay? You want people to add you so that you can expand your network. So if they're not willing to do that, you don't, just move on. Again, numbers game, we're going to add so many people. We're going to have so many hosts to post up. I've had 95 if you count the one I got this evening. Host to post put up for me in the last week, and you have to remember that 2.5 of those days I didn't have a Facebook. I got kicked out and had to create an entire new page. Okay, so you're just gonna keep going. It doesn't matter if they don't add you, like, on to the next. Okay, so I ask all of those people to post about a product. Okay, now this is totally up to you how you want to do it. I use coffee and I use TFX, and the reason is because I upsell both of them with the other product and the cleanse or the greens. Okay, so it's super easy to do that way for me. They're products that I'm obsessed with and I love. Insert why you should be running an auto shipment statement now, because you need to be using the products so that you can make sure that you're passionate and you're talking about products that you love. Okay, so if you love the cleanse, post about the cleanse. If you love hair, skin, and nails, post about hair, skin, and nails. I love hair, skin, and nails. Like, I've got amazing results with hair, skin, and nails, but it's not something I'm so passionate about that I can talk about all day. However, TFX and coffee, I lost 120 pounds with those 2 products, and fat fighters, I can talk about them all day long. Okay, so Then I have the people who comment on the post about the giveaway. Okay, now I call this HAP on HAP. What that just means is I posted a status about a giveaway, and then I had everybody who commented on that status post about the giveaway. HAP on HAP, okay? So the other thing you could post about is products, okay? So I have all of my current friends posting about giveaways, and then I have all of the people who comment on their posts posting about products. I also have all of my current customers and potential customers posting about products, okay? It doesn't matter what product you want to post about, but it's really important that you keep it short. You don't use names or prices of our products. Here's why. Not because we are ashamed of them. You're going to give them the name and prices anyway, but because you don't want them to go and Google it and then never comment on the post because they've already looked at something. You want them to comment because they're interested in it so that you can give them all the info and add them to your network and put them on your potential list, okay? So no names, no prices, keep it short and sweet and talk about what it's going to do for them. Okay, when I'm talking about TFX, I'm talking about it's going to give you energy, curb cravings, and help you lose weight, clinically proven. Okay, when I'm talking about coffee, I'm talking about it's going to curb cravings, give you energy, boost fat burning mode of your body. Okay, hair, skin, and nails. It's going to give you great, strong hair. It's going to help your nails grow. It's going to do all of this stuff. Talk about what it's going to do, how it's going to make them feel. That's what people want. Okay, and then each person who comments on a host to post, you're going to comment into their reply like I mentioned earlier, and you're just going to say, sending you a friend request now. After you accept it, I'll send you the info, okay? The third thing that you can use host to post for is posting for distributors. Okay, now here's where numbers come into play. If you are trying to grow your business, or grow your team, which all of you who have had at least enrolled your first 6 customers, you want to be growing your team. This is how I have my numbers. Now, numbers are going to be different for everybody. So you need to make sure whatever numbers you're using are what work for you. Okay. Don't commit to 30 hosts to post a day if you're struggling to get 5 up. Okay. Be realistic, but be consistent. Okay. And we'll go into detail about why consistency is so important. But for me, before December 15th, my goal is that 10 of my 15 minimum host to post a day are going to be distributors. Why? Because the beginning of the month is where I'm trying to grow my team as much as I can, okay? After the 15th, I make at least 5 of my posts still about distributors. Why? Because I know that distributors do not generally sign the first time I talk to them. Most customers don't either, so it's totally okay. But you want to make sure that you're being consistent with growing your network for both customers and distributors. So that's why I do 10 a day at least for host to post that are distributors before the 15th, and 5 a day after the 15th that are just distributors. Okay. So on a customer host to post, I always ask them to put the background on there because 1, it stands out more. 2, according to Facebook, it is boosted in the algorithm naturally, but also because, again, this is going to be a very short post. Now, a distributor post is not going to have a colored background on it, and again, I want to be tagged, especially in distributor posts. I want people to be able to go to my page and see what I'm about. What is this person who's going to potentially help me make money about? I've had so many people from potential distributor posts straight message me and never comment on the post because they don't want their friends to know. Same thing with weight loss products. They don't want their friends to know that they want it. They don't want somebody might know their financial status and they don't want them to think, oh, they shouldn't be buying this. Like, it doesn't matter. When I'm tagged, I always get messages. At least once a day, I get a message from somebody who never commented on a host to post. And that's why I like to be tagged, okay? So we're going to go into what I call a host to post tracker. Now, this is one that I personally created. There is an Amy Spence one, which I believe is on this page. I I changed it a little bit because I needed more host to post a day, and I didn't want to keep I knew for me, 15 was my number. If I get 15 hosts to post up a day, at least one of those blows up, and out of that one that blows up, or out of all of them, I'll probably sign at least one customer, okay? So I needed 15. So I made my own tracker. Yes, I have a PDF of it. Yes, I will drop it below. Okay, so this is my own tracker, okay? So I want to get at least 15 hosts to post up a day. I have a spot for their name. I have a spot for what did they post, and then notes, okay? Now the Amy Spence one, it has like 10 numbers so that you can like write down who commented. Here's the thing. If I don't have 10 people who commented, I don't want that extra space there. And if I have more than 10 people that commented, it's gonna bug the crap out of me that I can't put all of their names there. Okay, so I have a good medium between posts that get no comments and a post that gets like 80 comments, okay? Especially with giveaway posts. So I put notes, okay? So in the notes section, sometimes I'll put like if they didn't tag me, I'll put didn't tag me. At that point, I save it to a collection, and each month I create a new collection. So April HAP 2020, and then if they don't tag me, I just save their stuff in there, okay? I'm definitely getting off track. Okay. Okay, so I have a message tracker in the bottom corner, okay? This is specifically for messages for host to post, okay? I know that if I want 15 posts up a day, minimum, I need to I have a goal to send at least 100 messages a day. Okay, again, different for everybody. It's okay. If you can't send 100 messages a day, please don't commit to sending 100 messages a day. Commit to sending 25 or 50. It doesn't matter, but have that something, okay? Okay, so I have this. Now, if I am messaging, if I have a post that blows up and let's say it gets 50 comments on it, I use those comments when I message those people as part of my 10 messages, okay? So I have it marked in 10, 10, 10s, and 10s, and I literally go through and I just highlight them. I haven't highlighted them yet because I haven't been counting today, but I highlight every 10 that messages I get out, okay? Now, if I don't have a host to post giveaway host to post up that I'm using right now, then guess what? I'm gonna message, and yes, you can consider it cold messaging, it's fine. I'm gonna message them and I'm gonna say, hey, I'm doing a giveaway, did you want an entry? And when they say yes, I say, yay, all you have to do is put up a simple post for me. Again, I will drop all of the exact word for word scripts below. Okay, so now you'll see that this name is not highlighted, but this one is, okay? So after I send them the post, after I ask them if they will make a post and they say yes, I put their name on the tracker, okay? So not before, and I don't wait until they actually put the post up. If they say, yes, I'll make a post for you, as soon as I say, thank you so much, you don't understand how much it means to me, here's what, I'll send the post, all I need you to do is copy, paste, and tag me, and I will take care of the rest. I put their name on the tracker when they say yes. Then, after they post it, they get highlighted. Okay, so if they have not posted, then they are not highlighted. Okay, so, and then in the notes, I put any potential names that I might get, if I've been tagged or not, and then also if it's like a post that like blows up with, like 20 plus comments, I just write hot post in the comments or in the notes. Okay, so my daily tracker. Okay, so then on the back, I have my tracker. Sorry guys, I'm not good at reading notes and doing things at the same time, so I have to read it and then come back to you. I have a daily tracker on the back. On the back, I have my daily task list. Again, totally up to you. But I have a box for friend requests. I just write it in how many I've sent, or if I'm doing it in increments, like I'll write like 10, 30, 50, whatever it is. Same for Instagram follows. And then I have loyal customer messages and distributor messages. Again, if I have a post that goes up and there are 25 comments and the post is about TFX, I'm going to include all of those people that I actually message, not just the ones that comment, but the ones I actually get to send a message to. I'm going to include them in my count of loyal customer messages and distributor messages. Here's why. Host to post is all encompassing if you're using it the right way, okay? It can include all of your customer messages. It can include your distributor messages. And let me tell you what, a cold message is great, but a message to somebody who's already expressed interest is so much stronger and much more likely to sign you a customer. So I'm definitely including those. I don't want to be trying to send an extra 60 messages on top of my 100 host to post messages, on top of the 50 people that I talk to from my host to post each day. That's just not necessary. Okay. Also have a list of posting to my page, posting my story, and what I want to do. Every day I have set out that I will post about my business, product, and something else on my page. I will post about my coffee, a product, my business, and something else in my story. And then my personal development. I want to read, listen, and do at least one training. Okay. So I have my tracker. It literally includes all of the things I need to do every day. I'm also keeping track of days of consistently doing this. Now you'll see it says day number 1. That's because, again, for the last 3 days I haven't had a Facebook, so we had to start over today with my consistency days. And I kind of got in a funk, which is why I love Host to Post, because it always pulls me back out of my funk. Okay? Okay, track consistency. So now we're going to talk about follow-ups and how I use Host to Post for follow-ups, how I'm following up with Host to Post, the comments, etc. Okay? Okay, so if somebody says yes, that they want an entry or they're interested in a product or whatever, if somebody says yes, they want an entry, but they never posted, aka they're not highlighted, I follow up with them the next day, first thing in the morning. I do 3 power hours a day. Again, another reason why I love Host to Post. I literally can get all of my work done in 3 to 5 hours a day. So I can do an hour and a half in the morning, an hour in the afternoon, hour and a half in the evening. My business is taken care of. And I don't have to feel bad for doing the other things throughout the day, like cleaning or spending time with my son or family or therapy or whatever I'm doing. Okay. So all potentials go in my planner. Okay, so let me show you. This is a brand new planner I just bought. I finally found one that did exactly what I needed. Okay, you can see that Saturday morning is the day I lost my Facebook. Okay, these are all of the people that I talked to who are potentials from that day. Okay, and I can give you this planner link. It's from Amazon. I paid $15 for it. I like it because it has a bunch of room for me to write names. Okay. I know there are other big planners out there with a bunch of other things. I'm not super green. I just needed a place that I could write down who I talk to every day and put it into some kind of organization skills. I tried using a notepad, but it was too messy and it just gave me anxiety. This has all of the lists. So these are all of the people that I talk to every day. Now, let me tell you, these are the people that are actual potentials, okay? So if I message somebody, they comment on a post, they say, yes, I'm interested, I message them, they never reply to me, they don't go on this list. They go on a master list in my phone, but this is for all of the people that I actually talk to who are actual potentials, okay? And here's why. If you're not even going to reply to my first message, you're not going to reply to any of the other messages. Again, numbers game, moving on to the next one, okay? So if they commented, but they did not accept, okay, so wait, potentials in my planner. I do the 2-1-1 rule. I've heard of 2-2-2, but I feel like 2 weeks and 2 months is too long. So I do 2 days, 1 week, and 1 month, okay? And on the 2-day follow-up, if it's a post or if it's about the product, I say, are you still interested? If it's about the giveaway, I say, are you still interested in getting an entry into our $300 cash giveaway? If it's about distributor, I say, hey, are you still looking to make money, or did you find what you needed? That's on the 2-day follow-up. The 1 week follow-up, I message them and say, hey, I totally understand you need some more time to think about this. I just wanted to see if in the meantime you would like an entry into the giveaway. Okay, now granted, that's not something you can do for somebody who is commented on a Host to Post about a giveaway. So on that point, I would go ahead and just, are you still interested in the giveaway? Send it again, like it's fine. And then the 1 month follow-up is probably going to be something completely different. And this is kind of the Jade Hooper method. It's where all potentials are potentials. You don't have a potential customer or distributor. They're just a potential. And I'm going to keep building relationship with them, talking to them, whatever throughout that month. But on that 1 month, I might ask them about our detox and burn, which is our TFX and cleanse. It's one of my favorite duos, and so I talk about it a lot, and I use it as my follow-up a lot, okay? So that I do on in 1 month. Okay, so if they commented but did not accept, then the next day I will go in during my afternoon power hour, and I will just reply to the comment, hey, did you get my friend request? Generally they're like, oh my gosh, I forgot to hit accept, or I didn't, and then I will go in and cancel it and resend it, because sometimes if they have a bunch of friend requests, it'll get buried and they won't ever even see it. So I can do that. I do one follow-up through that, and then I message them. So let's say I follow up with them and then they never accept, then guess what? The next day I'm going to go in, I'm just going to hit send on the message. Here's what I mean by that. When I am doing host to post, I add people, and then I go to message them and I type out the whole message, but I don't hit send. And I've been doing this for so long, and when I heard somebody else say that they're also doing this, I was like, finally, it's going to get out there that this is like amazing. Here's why. I don't have to go back and find out like, okay, who is this person? Where did I add them? What were they interested in? That's already there. So when I get the notification that says Amanda Smith added you as a friend, I go in and click message, and I immediately know, okay, were they somebody from a host to post, or is it a random person that I added? Because if it's from a host to post, they're going to have a full message there, and all I have to do is click send, and I know immediately who is this person. Okay, so the way you do it is you would comment, I'm sending you a friend request. After you accept, I'll send you a message. You add them as a friend. You go back and click message. You fill in whatever the message is. And if you guys aren't using WordBoard, like, please do. I was super against it for the longest time because I was so in love with text replacement. And let me tell you what, WordBoard is just so much easier, and you can store so much more right where you can see it. So, that being said, get it. It's worth the investment. I think it's like $19 for the app, but it's a one-time fee. You never have to pay anything again, and you have unlimited access to it. You can use it with 6 fill-in messages for free, I think. So you can try it out and see if you like it before you buy it, but trust me, you're going to love it, okay? So I go in and I go to my WordBoard, and I just type in click the thing so that the message is right there. If it's the info, it's there. Again, I will give you, I said will. Wow, that was weird. I will give you my exact scripts that I'm using. So I have it all sitting there so that when they accept, all I have to do is click send. I don't have to try and figure out who they are, where I found them, or anything like that. Okay? Boosting the post. I boost my post twice, okay? One day and 1 week, and I do it in my evening power hour, okay? So I'm telling you guys this because I want you guys to know that my morning power hour, my afternoon power hour, and my evening power hour do not have the same tasks in them. And I can also get that list up. I have it sitting over here. I can get that list below and what task I'm doing when, if you want me to. Just let me know. I guess if you want me to, you could show hearts. And I can get that put down there. But I'm telling you because I want you guys to see that you can space this out. You don't have to do it all at the same time. And that way you're not stressing out about it. So in the evening power hour is when I boost my post. On my one day, so the posts that were made for me yesterday, I go in, again, this is why Tracker is so helpful, because you can literally go in and you can see what it is who posted for you yesterday, and you can just easily go to their name and go to the post. Day 1, I do a before and after. I use a corporate approved before and after, and I do generally either white out where it says it works or just crop out the bottom and just mention what it is. And the reason I white out it works is, again, I don't want them going and Googling, what is this product? What is it? It's still corporate approved. It's important that you use corporate approved. I put that in there. Okay. 1 week later, again in the evening power hour, I go and comment on the post, still have spots open for people to try this product. Now here's the thing. If you are, if you put like, she needs 5 people or whatever, like lower the number. We all set out our goals, right? So if somebody said to me once, don't you feel like you're lying? No, because I have a goal every single day. In fact, it's right here on my daily goal list that I'm going to get 2 customers. When I journal in the morning, you guys, I journal out exactly what products they're going to get, how many people I'm going to sign, how many distributors I'm going to get, All of these things, I journal them out. So my goal every day is a certain amount, okay? You're not saying I only have. You're saying I have. What are you looking for? It's not a lie. It's just speaking your goal into existence. So please don't be afraid to do that, okay? If you don't want to do that, you can find another way to boost the host to post. It's fine. But the goal is to boost your host to post to make sure, one, especially if it's a post that blew up, because you want those people to see that you're still there, they're still there, and you still have this amazing product, okay? Those who have done host to post for me the following month, okay, so everybody who did host to post for me this month, on the 1st of May, I had to think about what month comes next. On the 1st of May, I'm going to message every single one of them. And the 1st of May, I don't get host to post up. Here's why. Because I am doing the very best that I can to reach out to everybody who host to post for me. And here, I already told you guys, 95 host to post have gone up for me in the last week. So I have a lot of messages I'm going to be sending on the beginning of the month. Okay, it generally takes me the first day or two, and I strictly focused on messaging all of the people who posted for me the month before. And I just say, hey, I just want to say thanks again for, helping me out and helping me reach my goal. I didn't know if you know this, but what you did by posting for me is basically what I do, but I'm getting paid for it. Would you be interested in more info on how I'm making money? Or would you be interested in making money with me? You guys, I get so many potential distributors from this. It's insane. Okay, because here's the thing. If they say yes, then they go on my potential list. If they say no, then you know what I do? I just ask them to host a post about being a distributor. When they see their friends are interested, or I look back and see what did they post about last month. Did they post about the giveaway? I'm going to have them post about a customer. When they see your friends are interested, they're going to be like, okay, tell me a little bit more. And if they don't ask, they're at least going to be watching you more because they want to know, okay, like, is this real? Does she really make money like this? And then guess what? If I have at least 2 people who comment on their post about product, I'm going to message them and be like, look, here's the deal. These people are interested in product. Either I can help you make money, or I'm going to sign them up and make money off of their orders by giving them my discount. Are you interested now? It's about being real, but it's about being yourself. So be willing to do those things because you never know. So let's talk about the importance of a tracker, okay? Literally, you guys, this blew my mind. First of all, shout out to Christy, who was like, you just need to do it because if you don't, well, you just need to do it, okay? I've tried host to post trackers before. Here's the problem I've always had with them. One, there is either too much space on the page or not enough space on, for me to write out what I needed, which is why I spent the hour and a half creating my own with exactly straight lines because I used a ruler, but also because I never stuck with it. I got upset or defeated or distracted or whatever, but you guys, I've had so many potential customers, and I've even signed customers, okay? Amy Spence said it took her 7 days of consistently using her tracker to sign a customer. I signed 3 the first 2 days that I was doing this, and I fell in love with it instantly because it is so easy. Like I said, it encompasses all of my daily tasks, expanding my network, messaging, talking to people, following up. I literally do it all from my host to post tracker. It's so easy. The only thing I don't do is keep a list of all of the people I talk to because I'm finding so many potentials, between 5 and 10 potentials a day from host to post. And again, remember, I'm talking strong potentials, not just people who commented and said, I need to lose 50 pounds, but then never accepted my friend request, okay? I truly, truly believe that host to post tracker is where it's at. This is where it's at. When I did host to post, to the month I went diamond, I brought in almost 4,000 in volume in the last week of the month because of host to post. And I know for a fact I was not organized. I did not follow up appropriately. And if I had this tracker, I probably would have went double that month. And that's no joke because that's how many people I was talking to. And I know that a lot of them got left behind, okay? So don't be afraid to try it. There's also spots, so I have the daily goals. I have notes. I write in here at the end of the night, what did I do? What did I finish? For like my trainings, personal development, what did I do? Any strong leads or potentials, I write them here. Why do you put them in two places? Because these are people I talk to, but strong leads are the people who I got to prices with. There's a follow-up method out there that like includes 2 lists. This is basically the same thing, except for I'm keeping them in 2 different spots so that it's just easier for me to follow up with them. The importance of writing down potentials, who hosts a post and why they host a post. Okay, so every business keeps statistics, you guys. Every single business. We have reports in our e-suite that our company runs for us. You think, like, I mean, they know our sales. They know the percentage that we skyrocketed in the last week. Like, they know these things. And it's because you have to know where you're at and where you've been to know or how to get where you're trying to go, okay? So, I am keeping a list. How many people did I message? My host a posts are being written down, and you guys, I've never felt more certain about my business than I do in the last week. And you know what? If you can imagine what it would feel like to hit 4,000 friends on Facebook with almost 1,000 of them being added in the last 3 weeks, and then lose all of it and only cry for one day, like, you guys, I truly have never felt so consistent and comfortable with my business because I have the list of everybody. It was so easy for me to go back and find out who posted for me. Which posts were the hot posts that I need to work on trying to get in contact with them now with my new page. And I can honestly tell you, if I had not been doing this and I had lost my Facebook like I did, I very much would have ended up in a huge rut and depression because I would have felt like I had nothing. But because I had it written down and right here in front of me and not just a huge list of potentials, I knew who was a potential for what. I knew where did I meet them through. So guess what? April Cook might have come from Nicole Dimmer's TFX host a post. I can go and say, hey, Nicole, you accepted my friend request, but April didn't. Will you let her know that my page got lost and I'm not ignoring her? I have access to things that I never thought I would have. Guys, I am not green. I am negative green. I am so very red and blue. And if I am telling you that this was worth my time, trust me, it's worth it, okay? Host a post is so amazing. It truly can encompass everything you need to do with your business. So I have no other notes written down. I have now officially said everything I can think about saying. Any questions you guys have, please comment below. I will go back and reply to them. I will get all of my scripts put into the comments and get you this tracker put into the comments as well. I hope that all of you have an amazing night, and I hope that you host a post like a crazy person and hit all of your promotions this month, because I know you can do it if you're willing to try. Okay? Have a great night, you guys.